Hi, my name is Riley Allen. This is my ranking of season 1 of all the episodes in season 1 of Gravity Falls. Number 20 is Boys Crazy. I'm going to be honest, I didn't really enjoy the Mabel-centric type episodes, which was what Boys Crazy was. It was also had an undertone of cloning, which I felt that Double Dipper did better in the cloning aspect. Number 19 is The Bottomless Pit. While I did enjoy a few of the stories, I felt like they could have been better as just like short little shorts, because they ended up doing short episodes after the season release. So I felt like they could have maybe just did that instead of doing that episode, maybe did something else. Number 19 is The Time Traveler's Pig. I didn't really enjoy the time travel. I didn't really enjoy that episode. Obviously, I put it so low. I didn't really enjoy the time travel aspect because I felt like Gravity Falls wasn't a show that really needed a time travel episode. The only part of the episode that I did enjoy was that we got Waddles the pig. Number 17 is Boss Mabel. Again, I just didn't really enjoy the Mabel-centric episodes, and that's what that was. Number 16 is The Deep End, same reason as Boss Mabel. Also, just kind of felt like they randomly shoved a mermaid in because they realized they did almost all the other supernatural creatures like Ghost, and they realized, let's do a mermaid, you know? Number 15 is Carpet Diem. This was the episode where Dipper and Mabel fought for no reason. I mean, there was a reason, but they fought over not having a room, and they ended up, through plot-related shenanigans, switching bodies. I just enjoyed it less than the other episodes. Number 14 is Double Dipper. Again, this is the point where I enjoyed all the episodes. It's just I enjoyed this one slightly less than the others. The only thing I didn't like about this is really that it was so easy to kind of get rid of the clones. You just threw water on them, I guess. But even then, I understand it. You know, they needed to wrap up the clones in clone episode in nice tight bow, so that was the way. And they were also made from a paper printer anyways, which, also, side note, I don't think they ever mentioned that printer again. I feel like they'd have mentioned that, but they didn't. Number 13 is Fight Fighters. Honestly, you can really interchange Double Dipper and Fight Fighters. I just wrote them down in that order. The only thing about Fight Fighters is I didn't really enjoy that I don't know. I enjoyed it, but I didn't enjoy it. But I don't know how to explain it. I liked the episode, and I enjoyed it, but I can't really put it higher than this. Number 12 is Little Dipper. It was a good episode, and it was also the weakest episode to have Gideon in it, be somewhat of an antagonist in it. It was the weakest one to have Gideon be an antagonist in it. Number 11 is Dipper versus Manliness. That was the episode where Dipper was, not feeling very manly, so he went to the Manitars, not Minotaurs, Manitars, who helped him become manly or whatever. Number 10, The Hand That Rocks the Mabel. I enjoyed the episode. And I enjoyed that it introduced us to our somewhat seasoned Big Bad, our seasoned Big Bad Gideon. Number 9, Irrational Treasure. This is the only really Mabel-centric episode that I actually liked. And because while it was basically Mabel-centric, Dipper was also there helping Mabel along. That's kind of what I liked about the show. The episodes where Dipper and Mabel worked together to solve the mysteries like they did in this episode. But also, and while I enjoyed it, it was just so wacky, I couldn't bring myself to put it higher than I already did. Number 8 is Headhunters. The only reason it's so high is because it was one of the first episodes of Gravity Falls, you know. And also the plot was just... It was a decent enough plot. I enjoyed it. Number 7 is Gideon Rises. As a season finale, I kind of felt like it fell flat. And again, I said it in the review of the season review in the episode of that. I felt like it kind of was rushed. At number 6, I have The Inconveniencing. I liked the whole plot line of the plot of the ghosts in the episode. And I also really liked that was like one of the first supernatural things they actually did in Gravity Falls. Number 5 is Summerween. I really enjoyed the Summerween monster was something that I enjoyed as a plot device or a character. I thought it was really cool that his whole thing was he was made of junk candy, and so he goes after people who throw away junk candy. And also, it's terrifying because this thing has been going out for since maybe it was the 80s or whatever, and it's just been eating kids and stuff, and then Seuss comes out and eats them alive. Number 4 is Dreamscapers. That was the 19th episode of the season, and it's the first episode where we met Bill. I enjoyed the episode because it showed that Bill isn't someone who can be messed with, really. Because in the episode they didn't defeat him, he just merely cut his loss instead of taking the defeat. He just merely cut his losses and went away. Number 3 is The Land Before Swine. The only reason it's as high as it is because I like dinosaurs. And this was a dinosaur plot. The Pterodactyl Bros. Number 2 is The Legend of the Gobblewonker. And number 1 is, of course, Tourist Trapped. The only reason these two are high is because the nostalgia of them. I remember watching them when they came out on TV all those years ago. And I felt like of all the episodes, these are the two that kind of held up the most, in my opinion. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.